get tough, when things get rough.
Doing something different for a change. Yeah.
Want a sexy body girl, have you in a range?
They say the sun and I shine for all, but I hear some people world yet never shine at all.
So today's video is the story of the CDN Jamaica t-shirt, hoodie, sweatshirt. CDN Jamaica was the first design that I did that featured national colours, and naturally, as second generation British Jamaican, I was drawn to doing the Jamaican one, and it also lent itself well to my logo because the three colours of green, black, yellow worked so well within the logo. Jamaica to me is so iconic. It's obviously known as a tropical island, but it's basically like a brand in itself. People know Jamaica all around the world through the music, the food, the culture, the fashion. There's so many icons who've come out of Jamaica, so many more than even just Bob Marley, the one that I think most people think of. I had done a design before that was just a logo, and I mentioned designs because I came up with a second one, I think last year, and I felt that it wasn't good enough to just slap that logo on a t-shirt and call it a day. I felt there was an opportunity there in this new design where you could inform and teach people, so people walking down the street seeing someone in that design, the person who decided to purchase it. And to be honest, even myself, there were things that I learned about Jamaica that even I didn't know. For example, what the national flower is. That's the main one. So with these designs, there are going to be more that encompass other nations, and there are going to be more Jamaican ones because I visit Jamaica now quite often. But I'm really looking forward to learning. In doing this design, I had to do a lot of searching and thinking about how do you represent a nation, what symbols, what objects, what imagery do you use. So I'm looking forward to applying that to other national flags. And with that, I'm going to go through the design and I'm going to hand over with a few facts about this design.
A small Indian mongoose was introduced to Jamaica in 1870 to control rats.
However, the mongoose has become a devastating invasive species that has negatively impacted the island's native fauna. The national flower of Jamaica is the Lignum vitae, a small evergreen tree with lavender blue flowers. The name comes from Latin and means wood of life. Patty is a flavorful pastry that originated from the Cornish pasty and is influenced by many cultures. British colonists introduced the Cornish pasty to Jamaica in the 17th century, and Jamaican cooks added local ingredients like Scotch bonnet peppers. Allspice and thyme, Indian indentured laborers introduced turmeric and curry. Arawakas introduced cayenne pepper. Jamaican immigrants brought the patty to the USA, Canada, and Britain in the 1960s and 1970s, where it's been popular ever since. Curry goat is a popular dish in Jamaica made with goat meat, curried spices, and other ingredients. It's a popular dish in many parts of the world, including the Caribbean, Southeast Asia, and the Indian subcontinent. Ackee is so important to Jamaican culture that it's the country's national fruit. Ackee and salt fish is Jamaica's national dish, a flavorful combination of ackee, salt, cod, onions, peppers, and spices. Ackee was brought to the island from West Africa in the 18th century. Dunn's River Falls is one of Jamaica's most famous natural attractions, and its history is as fascinating as the falls themselves. The falls were the site of a battle in 1657 between the English and the Spanish for control of the island. The Spanish called the area Las Ras the waterfalls or springs. Over time, this evolved into Oco Rios H rivers, even though there are only 4 rivers in the area. In 1972, the Jamaican government acquired the Belmont property to develop recreational facilities at the falls. Dunn's River Falls is a living phenomenon because it's continuously rebuilt by the calcium carbonate deposits from the spring water that feeds it. Jamaica has a rich cricketing history, having produced many world-class players like George Headley, Michael Holding and Courtney Walsh. One of Jamaica's most celebrated cricketers was the first bowler to reach 500 wickets in Test cricket. This is a testament to his incredible skill and longevity in the game. Negro Lighthouse. The lighthouse is a historic landmark located on the westernmost point of Jamaica. Built in 1894, it's one of the first concrete lighthouses in Jamaica. The lighthouse's bright white light flashes every 2 seconds, guiding ships safely through the waters around Negro. Today, Negro Lighthouse is a beloved tourist attraction, offering stunning panoramic views of the coastline and the Caribbean Sea.
Emancipation Park in Kingston, Jamaica, is a significant landmark with a history that intertwines with the island's journey towards freedom. Before becoming a symbol of emancipation, the land was part of the Knutsford Park Racecourse, a recreational and social spot for the upper class in society. Established in 1910, in 2002, the Jamaican government acquired the land with the vision of creating a public park. The park was officially opened on July 31st, 2002, a day before Emancipation Day, marking the end of slavery in Jamaica. This timing was deliberate, making the park a powerful symbol of freedom and a tribute to those who fought for it. One of the park's most iconic features is the Redemption Song statue by Jamaican artist Laura Facey. It depicts a male and female figure gazing towards the sky, symbolizing the triumph over slavery. The Jamaican hummingbird, more commonly known as the streamer tail or Dr. Bird, is a truly special bird with some fascinating facts. Endemic to Jamaica, it's found nowhere else on Earth. It's a symbol of Jamaica's unique biodiversity. It holds a place of honor as Jamaica's national bird, appearing on everything from currency to official documents. The male streamer tail is particularly eye-catching with its long, black tail feathers that stream behind it in flight. This is where it gets its name. Both males and females have beautiful iridescent feathers that shimmer with different colors depending on the angle of light. The traveler Dr. Bird likely comes from the male's long tail feathers, which were thought to resemble the coattails of a doctor from a bygone era. The indigenous Taino people of Jamaica called it the God Bird, believing it had magical powers and was a reincarnation of a dead soul. Like all hummingbirds, the streamer tail is incredibly agile, able to fly forwards, backwards, and even hover in Mydra. They play a vital role in pollinating native Jamaican plants, contributing to the health of the ecosystem. The phrase "One Love" has a rich and multifaceted history, evolving from its roots in Pan-Africanism to become a global symbol of unity and peace. Some trace the phrase back to Marcus Garvey, a Jamaican political leader and proponent of Pan-Africanism. His speeches often ended with the phrase, emphasizing the need for unity among people of African descent. The Rastafarian movement, which emerged in Jamaica, embraced and popularized the phrase. It became a central tenet of their belief system, reflecting the interconnectedness of all people and the importance of love and harmony. Their concept of I and I further emphasizes this interconnectedness, suggesting that all individuals are part of a larger whole. Bob Marley and the Wailers played a crucial role in bringing the phrase to a global audience with their iconic song "One Love." The song's message of unity and love resonated with people across cultures and backgrounds. Bob Marley's influence helped transform One Love into a universal expression of peace, compassion, and solidarity.
So I hope you enjoyed those facts about Jamaica and the symbols that I chose and landmarks I chose to feature on the CDN Jamaica 2 t-shirt. You might have noticed that there's one thing that's featured on the t-shirt that wasn't in this list of facts, and it's the bus. I didn't really have much on the buses, but one thing I would tell you, if you go to Jamaica, you go to Montego Bay, head towards the Freeport and you will see a bus that's very similar to the one in the image. And again, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe and share.